Sorry, we're on disc 2, and now it is 5 o'clock in the morning, and just put in disc 2, and so this is 5 hours after the game's initial release, and we're about 20 parts in. We're at the Golden Butterfly. So we just solved what I believe was the werewolf case or whatever. So this is the second murder, or this is the first murder on the second disc. Tongue twister, kinda, not really. Uh-oh, this is not looking good. Oh yeah, she's... Jesus fucking Christ. Again, it was a lead pipe. Did I convict the wrong person? We will see.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all. What we got? New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy.
Uh-oh.
I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Sounds like a treat. What the fuck? Oh, Susie, you are oh so bad. That sounded awful. Are we driving?
You know the way. You can drive.
Yeah, bitch. Start her up.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead
Don't
of
go
yourself.
chasing waterfalls.
That's one clearance
Whoa.
under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all.
One thing to know, there's these little side missions you can do every time, mostly every time, when you go to a case. If you are not driving there manually, you will not be able to choose whether you want to take them or not. So let that be known every now and then. If you, you know, feel like going from the main storyline and being a little less linear, you can go there. I will say that they are not really nothing big. I did one that lasted 50 seconds. It was a jumper. It was all cutscene.
You know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have 2 of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex.
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We had the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the city of angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Uh-oh. It looks like a Black Dahlia murder.
You all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
Detective, I was first on scene.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Similar MO.
For what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display,
Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
Be my guest.
Signature mark is very
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
What's this mark? Cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand, a wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
This is just like the previous ones.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Kind of the same-o, same-o. $5.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money? Oh, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Did she have markings on her body, like lipstick? Nope. Aha!
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Just grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Okay, looks like we got all the evidence we need. Let's go find the husband, see if he scrams or he wants to talk about it.
So, all these people are both going on.
This is awful. Just awful. What did
You can drive.
We're going to the Mahler residence where we believe the husband is now a prime suspect. Or just POI. Whichever wins.
There still might be some play in the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Well, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Yeah, Cole, you're a father? Now he used children, so there's multiples. Let's see if there's anyone trying to break in this time.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
We'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
Uh-oh.
We're gonna have a look around.
He'll be back.
I feel like I'm playing Heavy Rain, kind of. What is this?
Junk.
Junk.
Martin will explain everything when he gets back, okay? Don't worry about it.
Just that mommy was brutally murdered and probably raped. Oh,
I doubt it.
yeah, just a diary. This is where the big cheese is gonna happen. What do we got? Oh, ring. Let me guess. It's in here. And if it is, oh Jesus.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Well, he wouldn't be stupid enough to bring it back and have blood on it and then put it in there, would he? I doubt it.
Elgin wristwatch.
Interesting.
Probably the same one.
Both
snatched from the
jewelry
body.
missing. Shoes. Eight.
Work boots. Size 8.
Uh-oh. Well, when Daddy gets home, Daddy gonna have a lot of questions to answer.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. He's telling me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
She's lying. we're gonna, you know, fucking accuse her of fucking